Welcome to the Bucknuts Morning 5, your uninterrupted view of the day ahead at Bucknuts. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2014, and it's a big day. It's the first day of spring practice. Today for you on the show, we'll have a look at exactly what we expect to go down this week in the 2 days of practice they have scheduled at the WAC. We'll talk about quarterback recruiting, get into some of the Florida interest Ohio State has, talk about what else we have coming up here on the boarding house today, and also a little more in-depth into spring practice. For those of you who missed it, we had our first Bucknuts roundtable yesterday. I was joined by Dave Biddle and Dwayne Long as we took a look at spring practice and what can we expect from the week ahead. One of the concerns Dwayne has had for a considerable amount of time is the safety position in a much beleaguered secondary from last year. We asked Dwayne if he thought the safety position was going to be in better hands.
I think it's going to be one of the younger guys. I think I like Cam Burrows at cornerback, but it appears that everything indicates he's going to be moved to safety. I love that move, though. You increase your athleticism, your speed at safety. He's got the size to play safety. Slot him in there beside Von Bell and see what happens. I'm still not convinced about these other guys. Tyvis Powell, and he had how many games did he play at safety? 1 or was it 2? And I didn't see anything outstanding out of him. I saw the same thing out of him at safety that I saw out of him at the star position, which was he didn't mess up a lot. I didn't see any plays out of him. I didn't see where he made a difference. So he's been moved around a bit. We'll see about that. I don't like the depth at all. Let's see what we got with Jamie Thompson. I don't know where Malik Hooker's going to play. He could be a safety. I like him better at receiver, but either way, hopefully we'll get some depth. I'm not real excited about what we're seeing at the safety position other than a potential starters with Von Bell and probably Cam Burrows.
We'll have a little more on what we have planned for you today for spring practice coverage at the end of the Bucknuts Morning 5. Quarterback recruiting. Last year it was a hot topic as the Buckeyes made a concerted effort to hook Deshaun Watson, the star dual-threat quarterback out of Georgia who ended up at Clemson. This year, a different tack. It seems there's new offers going out to quarterbacks in a more frequent fashion than the last recruiting cycle. Who better to turn to for insight on quarterback recruiting than the dean himself, fresh off another birthday in which it looks like he hasn't aged a day.
On Monday night, the Buckeyes offered yet another quarterback. This offer went out to Drew Lock from Lee's Summit, Missouri. He's a pro-style quarterback. Lock is 6'4.5", 6'5", almost 200 pounds. He threw for over 3,000 yards during his junior season, but interestingly, he only rushed for about 100 yards. So this is a little bit different offer that Ohio State is going after a pro-style quarterback rather than a dual-threat quarterback. But still, I don't think their thinking has changed one bit. They still have Torrance Gibson, who is a premier dual-threat quarterback at the top of their list. They've offered 8 quarterbacks at this point, although one of them, DeAndre Johnson, is committed to Florida State. But still, Torrance Gibson is the guy that they have at the top of the list. He's the guy that right now, or 10 days from now, or 3 weeks from now, could commit and be a Buckeye. Now, of course, there's others that are not too far behind Torrance Gibson. Lorenzo Nunez, Brandon Wimbush, certainly. Locke has moved up some. But still, Torrance Gibson is the one guy that Ohio State absolutely will take in a heartbeat and the guy that they've really targeted from the very beginning.
Leave it to the dean to clear things up. I know that's the first thought that goes through my mind each time an offer goes out. How does this affect the recruitment of Torrance Gibson? Speaking of Florida recruits, I sense a theme developing here. Another offer has gone out to a Florida prospect, this time Tristan Payton, who is committed to Florida, and an offer has also gone out to Chandler Cox out of Apopka, Florida. One thing is certain, Ohio State is making a concerted effort to amp up its Florida recruiting in this cycle, and it looks like you're going to have more Floridians in this class and possibly Ohioans, and I'm not sure the last time that's even happened at Ohio State. Where to find out about this, the best place, what I am hearing from Bill, is up on the site right now. Go check it out for the latest. As we said, we have a big day here on Bucknuts. Dave Biddle and Steve Hellwagon will be all over spring practice, which begins at 4 p.m. There'll be an open window for us to get some pictures and stuff from 4:15 to 4:45 p.m., so we'll have that for you in a photo gallery. Coach Meyer will meet with the media afterwards at about 6 p.m. The next practice this week will be on Thursday. Not open to the media, unfortunately, but we'll get a chance to talk with Luke Fickle and Ed Warner after that. And don't forget to mark your calendars for later this week. Friday is Pro Day, when scouts from all over the country will descend on Columbus and the WAC to see guys like Andrew Norwell, Jack Muhort, and the like show their wares for the pros. Big day on Bucknuts. Enjoy spring practice. Keep it locked in here for the best coverage you can get. Have a great day, Bucknutters.